I'm here with Zim Dog, good buddy of mine, who's agreed to ask me some. Yeah. Say hello, Zim.
Hello, Zim.
He's going to ask me some questions, and I have a question from a buddy of mine named Spike in Great Britain. So I'm here. I'll answer whatever you like.
Alright. Paul's Red Demon. What do you do with Paul when you are...
Oh, he's here. He's here. We're one and the same. You know, when I put this mask on, we're one and the same. He becomes part of me. I'm part of him. So yeah, I'm helping about.
What parts of him influence you the most?
What parts of him influence me as
a Red Demon?
To be honest, there's very little he influences me. I influence him.
In what ways do you flip it around then? In what ways do you influence him?
Oh, I make him happy. I make him love life more, make him smile, make him forget, the nonsense that he goes through every day. So, yeah, that's what I do. So,
other than getting rid of the everyday things, anything specifically that you do that Paul as himself would not normally do?
Well, there are some private things I do, but there's I just do what I do. I do what I do. I do what I do.
What do you do, or how do you influence Paul when he has to deal with his work today?
I help him out with his stress. Now that I have become part of him, his day-to-day stress life at work and with other issues don't mean squat. Doesn't mean shit. He's a much happier person. He was never much of a smiler. He isn't much of a smiler, and guess what? He smiles all the time. People say things to him that would used to bother him all the time, and guess what? It just goes away. It's like it doesn't matter.
Now, I know you're around for some time, quite a while, and you had seemed like disappeared. Maybe had gone away. What had happened during that time?
There were some issues that we'd rather not talk about.
Okay.
But I got locked away, and for quite a while. But I'm back, and I'm much more powerful than I was before.
So maybe beneficial that you were locked up to allow that power to build?
Yeah, absolutely. Own my own skills. Got to be able to think about it. Think about what I wanted to do with him. I wish it was shorter, but that's the way it is.
What are your views of the presidential campaign?
You mean all the jokers that are running?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're a Republican.
Clowns to the left, jokers to the right.
Jokers to the left, jokers to the right. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or whatever. None of them are worthy of running this country.
Who do you feel would be? Or what type of person, if that person doesn't actually exist right now?
Well, I think, I would like to see a non-politician, but I don't want to see Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders, I know, is a politician, but damn, he's got the wrong views for this country, and so I have no interest in him. And Hillary, well, I'll tell you, I think she just needs to be in jail. But that's Ted Cruz, really annoying. I don't agree with him on just about everything. The only one that I could almost see myself supporting is Governor Kasich of Ohio. He's a politician, but he's done some really good things for the state of Ohio. He was a good congressman. He seems to know what he's doing. And he's not doctrinaire as the others seem to be. So, yeah, that's...
What type of non-politician do you think would make the best leader for this country?
I'll be honest, it should be somebody with a strong business background that has not been corrupted by the system, that is non-Washington, he needs to be really non-political, because right now I don't think we need a politician running this country. I think we need...
To your knowledge, does that person currently exist? Or who in your mind might be the closest?
I haven't seen one yet. I'll be honest, I haven't seen one yet. So I can't really give you a name. Not going there.
I know a lot of small business owners will get kind of into the local political scene and then rise through the political scene. Do we need maybe someone like that to, instead of going through the system, just leapfrog to the top?
Yes. Because I think the people are really, really, really fed up with the way the federal government is operating, the direction that the federal government is going, and even most state governments are going. So, yeah, it's someone that really needs to leapfrog. But I can tell you it's not Donald Trump. Sorry.
Yeah, not
he kind of fits that bill, but not the right one. Not the right one.
A little bit more about you yourself. Do you have any demon brethren that you hang out with?
There are a few that have also been kind of locked up, that actually a couple just got sprung, so they're going to...
I was there. I realized that they were.
So, they're going to make their appearance.
To that degree, Spike's question, he has a green Orlok that feels he may be somehow connected to you. Are you connected with other demon spirits that may inhabit other human vessels?
There are... Let me say this. Yes. It's every mask, because this is a mask, but it is possessed. Is possessed by a demon or a ghoul, imp, zombie. All you have to do is look at any haunted house actor. Okay, when he gets into what they call character, they're really being possessed. Okay, because whether it's a mask or just makeup, you know, they are just being possessed by whatever they're trying to portray. And that's why people who work in haunted houses enjoy it so much. So yes, Spike's green Orlok is possessed. How much it's possessed is how much he allows him to be possessed. Okay, but there's always influence there.
Would you take over Paul if he would allow you completely?
You mean like if he allowed me? Yeah, I would do it. Sure, that's my job. You know, get as many minions or followers, whatever term you want to use. Yeah, I would certainly do it. And he's working on it. He's working on it. It's a long process. It doesn't happen overnight. So,
are there any of the other, again, however you want to frame it, sides of Paul, masks that are possessed, that you are envious of, that you do not care for?
Well, we're working on on Paul's weaknesses all the time. Every time he's wearing this mask, and I reach into his brain, his soul, if you want it, I change a little bit more, and a little bit more, and those, the aspects that you know, he doesn't like, because there are aspects he still doesn't like, they're going to get changed. It's just going to take time.
People like Jared, though, do they also help change sides of Paul, or do they?
Jake,
I'm sorry. Jake, Satan's Child, any of the others, do they make changes that they think are better for him, which might not actually be better for him?
Those humans are exactly that. They are human. They are real. So when Jake is on here and talks, that is Jake.
Paul is gone at that point.
Paul is all tied up and put in the closet. That's what Jake does to him, because he doesn't want him around. Which really annoys me, because I and Paul, and Paul is Red Demon. We are one and the same. So when he puts Paul in the closet, he's putting me in the closet. And it annoys me, and I gotta take care of that. But first things first, I need to get Paul all set and ready to take his place in the scheme of things.
Sounds very good.
All right.
I think we have had an opportunity to learn a little bit more about you, and I think if any of those viewers out there want to learn something else, feel free to drop us a question.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll do more of these Q&As in the future.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you.